Hi readers, today as we do our word work together, you will need a pencil and a paper. So if you don't have those things, please pause the video, go get them and come right on back. All right, as we work today, we're going to be noticing chunks in words. When students are able to see those chunks or hear those chunks, it helps them be more accurate in their reading and their spelling. Let's begin by looking at some high frequency words. Now we not only want to be able to read these words, but we want to be able to spell them. So today I'm going to show you some common mistakes that kids make when they spell these words. And when you see these mistakes, that will help you remember that they're not correct and that you'll need to change the letters to correct your spelling. All right, let's read, spell, read the first word. Does, D-O-E-S, does. Now, when some kids spell this word, they sound it out. And when they do, they end up with a spelling that looks like this. D-uz, D-U-Z. You can see that they've got the D correct, but their vowel and the consonant at the end is incorrect. If you spell D-U-Z, you know it's incorrect and you'll need to change the letters. All right. Read, spell, read with me. Y, W-H-Y, Y. Why does the Y at the end of this word say I? Because it's one syllable, and in one syllable words, the Y will say I. Here's the mistake that some kids make when they spell this word. They'll spell it W-H-I. They forget the Y at the end of this word. They write it as an I instead of a Y. Let's cross it off. It's not correct. Let's read, spell, read this word. What. W-H-A-T, what. When kids spell this word, they often forget that the vowel is an A, and they write it just the way they hear it. They write W-H-U-T. Now the U does make the sound, but remember A also makes the sound. And in the word what, it's spelled with an A. Last one. Read it. When. W-H-E-N, when. Again, the vowel is tricky in this word. When kids spell it, sometimes they forget it's an E and they write it with an I instead. That's incorrect. When with an E. All right. Tricky words. Those are words you might want to practice by writing them a couple times down on the piece of paper, and that will help you remember them for next time. Okay, we are going to spell some words together. And in this first set of words, we're going to be looking for the consonant clusters, and we're going to circle them. We'll notice the vowels, we'll underline them, and say the sound that those vowels make, and then we'll read the word. So write down these letters. S, L, E, D. All right, what do you see that we can circle? S-L, those two consonants together say soul. And the vowel is E. And what sound is the E going to make in this word? We have a consonant at the end, a consonant, vowel, consonant, so E will say eh. And the word is sled. All right, good. Let's write down these letters. S, N, A, I, L. What consonants can we circle? S, N are together and they make the sound sn. Underline your vowel. A-I is a vowel combination. A-I says A, the long A sound, and the word is snail. Write these letters down. F, L, O, A, T. What consonants can we circle? FL says full, the vowel, underline. OA says O, the long O sound, and the word is float. One more, write down S, P, O, T. What shall we circle? SP says sp. And underline the vowel. O, notice it's just O by itself, followed by a consonant. So the O says aw, and the word is spot. Good job. All right, in this set of words, we are going to notice the consonant, vowel, consonant pattern, and we're going to circle that. It's going to be at the beginning of the word. Sometimes there'll just be one consonant before the vowel, and sometimes there'll be two. And sometimes there'll be one consonant after the vowel, and sometimes there'll be two. We're going to circle that as a chunk, the consonant, vowel, consonant as a chunk. Then we read each part and we read the word. Write down these letters. C, L, E, V, E, R. So let's notice the beginning of the letter, the beginning part of this word. We have consonant, consonant, vowel, consonant. That's the part we want to circle. We see consonant, vowel, consonant, but there's two consonants here at the beginning. So we're going to circle that as a chunk. And now we're going to read the first part. Clever, clever. Consonant, vowel, consonant pattern is very common. Write down these letters. B, U, C, K, E, T. What's the consonant, vowel, consonant you see in this word? It's at the beginning. And we see consonant, vowel, consonant, and then another consonant. So we want to circle that whole thing. We see two consonants after the vowel. So this word is buck, et, bucket. All right, write down these letters. C, A, B, I, N. What letters make the consonant, vowel, consonant pattern? The C-A-B, circle it. Let's read it. Cab, in, cabin. Write down F-I-N-I-S-H. What's the consonant, vowel, consonant pattern you see? F-I-N. Read it. Fin, ish, finish. So these two exercises that we're doing, we're practicing looking for chunks, just as our strategy says. That will help you read and spell words more accurately, especially as the words get bigger and bigger. All right, now we're going to work on spelling some words. Remember that the vowel can often be very tricky to spell, and so we use our spelling chart here to help us remember the choices as we spell. So we have the short vowel spellings here, and down here we have the long vowel spellings with many choices to choose from, and then we have other common vowel spellings over here. When you go to spell a word and you're not sure what the vowel spelling is, try one and see if that looks right to you. If it doesn't look right, try another vowel spelling and see if that one looks right to you. All right, so our first word is something that's fun to fly on a windy day. It's a kite. Spell it. Kite. All right, now I left out the vowel so we could talk about it. Kite has what vowel sound in it? I. That's right. Is it short or is it long? It's long. Look at all these choices right here. We have I. We have I blank E. That's silent E. IGH. IE. And blank Y. Now blank Y comes at the end of the word, like in the word why or my. And this I sound is not at the end of the word, so it can't be Y. Let's see, which one did you try? I'm going to try IGH. Let's see if that looks right. Kite. Oh, that looks funny. I'm going to try another spelling. Which one did you try? I'm going to try I blank E. That's silent E. I blank, the T's in the blank. E, silent E tells I to say its name. Kite. Does that look right to you? Yeah, I'm going to circle it. K-I-T-E is the correct spelling. All right, let's spell another word together. Let's spell the word drop. Like I don't want to drop the plate on the floor. Drop. Der. Listen to that first sound. Der. It's not jur, it's der. Drop. Okay, what's that vowel sound you hear in drop? Ah. Is it short or is it long? It's short. It's right here. We spell ah with O. Now, if you're not listening carefully or if you say the word quickly in your mouth, you might say drop. And some kids will spell it with a J-R, drop. But that looks funny. D-R is the correct spelling. We don't see J-R as a consonant teamed together, or a consonant blend. All right, let's spell one more word together. Scale. When I want to weigh myself, I step on the scale. Scale. All right, what's the vowel sound in scale? A. Is it short or is it long? Long. Look at all the choices. We have A blank E, that's silent E, A-I, A-Y, E-I-G. Which one did you try? I'm going to try A-I. Scale. Scale. That looks funny to me. I'm going to try another one. Scale. I'm going to try A-Y. Scale. Ah, that looks funny too. Did you try one that looks right to you? What did you try? A blank E, that's silent E, telling the A to say its name. That looks right. That's the correct one. Scale. All right, readers and writers, as you work this week and you are reading longer words and you're spelling longer words, be sure to chunk them and read them in their chunks or spell them in their chunks, and think about the vowel spellings. They can be tricky. So if it doesn't look right, try a different spelling and see if that looks right to you. Have a great week, readers.